I started. Hey.
Hey everybody, we're out for our first hot walk of the summer. This is what we like to call it. It's the first 90-degree day here. Real feel of at least 95. That's what it was when we got started.
Heat acclimation training.
Heat acclimation training. But the reason we wanted to talk about it is because last August is when Cody and I
July, August.
August is when we started running.
Yeah.
But to backtrack that, we typically say the story of Code was driving him from work. He randomly texted, hey, do you want to go for a run?
It was on a Friday.
On a Friday. And so that was random that we decided to go running. But prior to that, and without even planning, but it really worked out well in our advantage, in July, we started, it was just so hot, and we were like, you know what? Let's just suffer and go for some hot walks. Take our shirt off, get some sun, walk around, sweat. That was our Sunday ritual. No plan of running, but so we started the walks, and we each week would add on. I think we started with time at first.
Yeah.
Maybe an hour hot walk.
Yeah.
I don't think we did distance, but then eventually, and I don't remember how many weeks either, but for a handful. And we did this.
We eventually did distance, but I don't remember how we did it.
I think we ended with maybe 7 or 8 miles for a long walk.
The culmination was, I think, 12.
Okay.
I think that was the longest one.
Yeah, so each week we would progress, either time or distance. And we would just go out and we'd walk and we'd try to acclimate to this heat because the heat was new to us. The humidity at this kind of humidity was new to us. And so we figured, we're here. We got to get outside. We'd just go and suffer, basically. And so each week we'd add, and it would get easier. And it was just getting distance on our feet, which I don't really remember why we cared about that.
Time on feet.
Time on feet. Yeah, that. Which now, because, and this is why we're talking about it, it helped a lot with the running. And like I said, we didn't plan to start with walks and then progress to running. But in hindsight, it really worked out well. So if you are trying to plan out getting started with running, we'd really recommend this. Start with just longer walks and progress with that, especially if you're starting now when it's hot. Don't just start from 0 to a run in this heat.
Yeah.
Get outside, get in the heat, get time on your feet, get used to being outside for longer amounts of time in it, because it is hard, and it's okay that it's hard, but don't expect yourself to just go from sitting on the couch to running in the summer.
Yeah.
You can talk.
Yeah. The way that I kind of think about it is that there's like a bunch of prerequisites that need to happen before I can run that 5 miles, or I can do whatever kind of output I'm looking for. So if I'm trying to run 5 miles, then I need to be able to run 3 miles before I do that. I need to be able to run 1 mile before that. And if I really break it down, it's like, okay, I need to be able to walk 5 miles before I can run 5 miles. If I can't walk 5 miles, then there's really no way I can run it. So there's lots of steps, a lot of intermediate steps I can take to kind of reach that end state. And the way I think about this even more was rucking. So rucking is, with a backpack or a rucksack on your back with weight. And so if I want a 2-hour, 12-mile ruck, I know that's a 10-minute per mile pace, so I'm running. So if I can't run 12 miles at a 10-minute pace, I can't do it with a ruck on. And if I can't step out, 15-minute, 16-minute per mile ruck for 12 miles, I'm going to struggle. So that's another prerequisite, another intermediate kind of landmark. And then if I can't just walk 12 miles, you know, without any weight, then I definitely can't do any of those things. So there's lots of steps, a lot of landmarks I can achieve to kind of build up to, all in kind of service of something a little bit bigger.
Yeah, and hard is relative. So it might be progressing any way you can, and maybe not with the end goal of running a ultra or whatever that is, which, like I said, that was not our goal, but it will definitely help to just get outside, get used to the heat, get your feet used to it. Yeah, so that's what we're doing today, just for really reminiscing, because we would go on our hot walks, we'd talk, we'd kind of plan out the week. It was our Sunday when it was in the hottest time of the year, July and August.
Plan out our lives.
Yeah, just chit chat and go out downtown on the Riverwalk, be out with people.
We're on that now.
We're on the Riverwalk. Not many people out. It's a little too hot, and we want to be in air conditioning, but we're doing a hard thing. And yeah, just kind of reminiscing out here, and thought we would now, because we see the value in it, wanted to talk about it and encourage you, if you are trying to get active, or especially if you're trying to run, this is a great way to start with the basics. Walk and walk longer, progress with time or distance, go out when it's hot. And then, right now it's the heat of the day.
I'm feeling it.
Your body can do it. It's going to be hard, but you're capable of doing that. So do something hard. And this is one of those things.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you're going to have a great shower, or hop in a pool if you have one.
Maybe, if you're a pro shower. If not, then you don't have to take a shower.
Yeah. I feel like I had something else to say, but now
I got something to say. My beard looks good in this video.
Yeah, we look kind of glowy. It's not glow. It is sweat.
Definitely glistening.
Oh, yeah.
Glistening like a pig.
Yeah. Not many people out here right now.
No, just some people walking by here and there, but it's too hot.
Yeah.
Too hot for most.
And it's Memorial Day weekend, so it's only starting.
Yep. Anything else?
Yes, I had something else, and I cannot remember it now.
Well, I can. You just thinking.
Okay.
I can fill in.
Well, it probably wasn't super important, but.
Well.
Yeah.
I'll just say
we can get some clips of the Riverwalk. It's so pretty here.
Yeah, I think a good way to progress the heat stuff is just to go out for like 10 to 15 minutes at a time, and then you can build up from there. But go out in the heat of the day, get some exposure to the heat, 10-15 minutes.
Yeah,
that's really all you need, is to do that, and then you can just repeat that. If that's like somewhat of a challenge, just keep repeating that for a week or two, and then bump it up.
Oh, I think what I was going to say, super simple things, but even without the heat as a factor, if you're really starting, go out when it's earlier in the day. If you need to get time on your feet,
if you can't walk in the heat, then you just need to walk in the cool.
If this is totally new, go out when it's cool. Get your butt up early, get outside. The sun is up now. Go outside early before it's too hot. That's when I took the dogs this morning, because they can adjust to this too, but there's no need. I'll just take them out early or late at night, and then small increments throughout the day. But if this is new, start in the morning and then try to get into the heat. But also bring some water. We have some water with us. Prepare well. Dress. Like I said, we are using this as a way to tan too. So sports bra, no shirt, shorts.
Get your vitamin D.
Get your vitamin D. Prepare with clothes. Bring your water.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really all you need. But
just make sure you have
be
a water
wise
source.
about it.
Water source is big.
Yeah. And either if you are a regular walker and you're trying to progress to running, or just progress to longer walks in the heat, start in the day. If you're brand new, start first with early, start adding heat as you go.
Yeah.
That's the two things I was thinking of.
Yeah, the rule is if you care about your output or your speed, you should do it in the morning. If you're using it as a heat acclimation tool, then you prioritize like the low priority targets first, like your easy runs, or if you're walking, do your walks outside and do your runs in the morning. Like all the important stuff you should do when it's cooler.
Yeah.
And then if you want to walk or do an easy run or a recovery run, put that in the afternoon because it's supposed to be slow anyways.
Yeah.
So it fits well.
And Code's training for the 50 miler is called the Southern Fried because one, it's in Georgia, two, it's in August.
Yeah.
So it's going to be hot. And so if you don't train in the heat,
yeah,
that's not a good idea. You
yeah.
should train in the heat. So be mindful if you are preparing for something like that, you've got to get into the heat. If you're just trying to be healthier, if you're just trying to start running this summer and running is new, then
yeah,
you don't necessarily have to run in the heat, but it's just good to do hard things and good to, you know, your body
yeah,
can do it. So be wise
yeah,
about preparing. And
early on, all my runs are going to be all my easy runs. I'll have 2 of them, I think, a week, and they'll be in the afternoon. And then as I get closer, I'll incorporate longer ones in the afternoon. But initially, they'll be the easier ones. Will be the ones I'll move to the afternoon.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
If we think of some other things, we'll start a whole new clip. But
yeah,
we'll keep on walking.
Yep. Peace.
Peace.
Get out in the heat. It's good for you.
Oh, that rhymed.
What?
Peace. Get out in the heat.
That didn't rhyme. They both said E. That's a vowel.
Sounded the same.
Well,
Peace. Heat.
Did it though?
Yeah.
Did you sure about
Y'all
that?
are with me. I know it.
Are you sure about that?
Do something hard today, friends.
Yep.
See you in a bit.